Hey, I ever tell you about that Model A I had? Fuck, dude, that bitch was quick. Damn, let me tell you, it's back 19 whatever the fuck, right? So, you know them big ass old Lincoln 4-door convertibles had them suicide rear doors? I didn't much like them. They're big fucking heavy ugly motherfuckers, right? So I grabbed a motor and the overdrive transmission out of one of them sumbitches, right? And brought it over to Freddie, and he lumped that sumbitch up. I mean, he souped her. She barely fucking ILB all you know, fucking lumpy. So we stuffed that in this old Model A we dragged out the woods, right? Yeah, we figured it's pretty gonna be quick. So we stuck a cage in her, grabbed a posi rear end with some 411 gears over to, well, I'm not really sure where the fuck it came from, but one of the guys had it. So we put that in there and got hold of some brand new fucking brakes, put them in there, some halfway decent fucking tires we got second hand off of fucking, what was it back in the day? I think it was the Turnpike fucking buyer, right? So we put all that shit together. This thing looked like a puppy dog, dude. That motherfucker was slick. Well, me and the boys, he's out trying to find us a race in San Pedro, right? And it's getting pretty fucking late. And we're like, well, shit, ain't nothing, right? We can head up Grapevine and go home, right? So we're just cruising on up Grapevine. It was like the cars were all fucking parked, dude. We're just zipping by them. They're all poof, poof, nothing. You know, we're like laughing, you know, look at all these slow bitches, right? So, start hearing this fucking rumble from my left, and I'm like, what the fuck? I look over, dude, if I blinked, I'd have missed it. This Cadillac just fucking blows by me like a sumbitch, right? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, dudes, right? I'm head after this, and all I could see was the fucking taillights. And the guys there like, you can't fucking catch him, goddamn, oh, man. You know, everybody got something to say, so I just fucking held that bitch to the floor, right? And I'm thinking, damn, I gotta get this motherfucker. So I take my foot off the gas a little bit, throw that bitch in overdrive, and stomped her to the fucking floor, dude. That shit was glued, right? We wound that bitch up, dude. I'm running like 110. That fucking needle is just resting on the fucking peg. It ain't going no more, right? So we're cruising through, and man, it starts getting a little squirrely, you know. Come around a corner, I sideswipe this fucking truck. I'm like, fuck you, brother, right? And so these telephone poles are zipping by like a fence, right? And the guy beside me, Freddie, he's all fucking getting pale, starting to be scared. I think he pissed himself, fuck, too. And the guy in the backseat, I know he shit his pants, because I could smell it. And I wasn't letting that bother me, dude. I'm just heading for that fucking caddy. I am chasing that motherfucker down, right? So we get about caught up to that sumbitch, and the guys are still like, oh man, come on, baby, maybe. I'm like, fuck too, and I try to pass him on the right, and my fucking fender starts bouncing off the guardrails. It's just click, 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 right? And all of a sudden, man, the Cadillac, he just fucking backs out of it, gets out of the way, and we just blow by his ass, right? And we're down up over the top of that hill, and we hit down into that fucking valley. All of a sudden, man, she starts getting a little bit loose, right? And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, she's getting squirrely. So I'm just thinking, I got this, right? All of a sudden, your fucking engine starts knocking, y'all, clunk, 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 and she's rapping like a motherfucker. I look in the rear view, man, them red and blues is fucking flashing at me. I can't outrun this motherfucker. I just spun a bearing, right? So I pulls over, and this cop, dude, he was not having it. He made my boys hang out on the street, called a fucking tow truck, stuffed my ass in a goddamn cruiser. I'm down to jailhouse fucking 4 hours later going, hey man, gotta get my phone call. Let me give my pops a call, bro. I need to get the fuck out of here. Because I knew none of them some bitches was coming to get me. They's all off at the bar already telling what happened. So man, about 6 hours after that, sitting around in that fucking jail cell, my pops finally shows up. And you know what he says? He said, motherfucker, you gotta stop driving that sumbitch. You ain't even getting it out of motherfucking impound. I ain't never fucking helping you get that car back. So goddamn, it was a fun motherfucking night. But I tell you what, dude. Caddy blows by you doing stupid fast. There's a cop behind him. Don't fucking race that son bitch. Later, y'all.